And we have breaking news from the civil rape and defamation trial against former President Donald Trump in New York, where the accuser, E. Jean Carroll, has taken the witness stand. In this civil case, writer E. Jean Carroll alleging that Trump raped her in a New York City department store dressing room back in the 1990s. The former president says the claim is a lie. He calls the allegations a con job, a hoax, and a complete scam. Joining me now is NBC's Ron Allen, who is at Southside Federal Court in Lower Manhattan, and former U.S. Attorney Paul Charlton. So, Ron, what have we heard? What are we expecting that she's going to say as she continues on the stand today?
Right now, Andrea, she is describing the moment when she claims that Donald Trump raped her. She described how they met at the department store Bergdorf Goodman, and she is now talking about being in the dressing room, about how he allegedly overpowered her and raped her, and how extremely painful it was, and how strong he was, and how terrified she was of what was going on. So this is perhaps the most significant moment in this trial, because it is her word largely that the jury is going to have to be persuaded by if she is to prevail in this case against Mr. Trump, because as you pointed out, he has said that this never happened, that he doesn't know her, that the whole thing is a complete hoax and a witch hunt. Her earlier testimony tried to establish that they in fact knew each other, and that in fact they were at Bergdorf Goodman's. She showed her attorney showed the jury a picture of an event where Trump and Carroll were together with a number of other people. She also went through a very detailed description of what the layout was like at Bergdorf, because, again, she has not been able to tell the jury, or tell anyone for that matter, the exact day and month when this happened. She has said that she thinks it happened in the spring of 1996 because she could remember the weather, she could remember what she was wearing, she could remember a couple of other things, but she can't pin down the exact time that this happened, which is something that the defense is obviously going to try and go after when they get to cross-examine her. They certainly went after that in their opening statement. So again, we expect to hear more from Carroll as this goes on. There will be other witnesses who will try to buttress her story. Two women, two friends of hers, who she says she told about this incident when it happened. Two other women who are going to make similar allegations against Mr. Trump, that he allegedly groped and molested them. One case as far back as 1979 that the judge will let the jury hear. So that's the crux of the case, and we're right into it right now with her on the stand. Andrea?